This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a blessed and wonderful Sunday. And in the news this morning for June 4, 2023, 3 gunmen, including 2 of Jamaica's most wanted, killed in a standoff with security forces in St. James. 3 gunmen, including 2 of Jamaica's most wanted, have been killed during a standoff with a police military team in Stop Valley, St. James earlier on Saturday. One of the dead men has been identified as Nestor Zadu Gallimore. These men are believed to be responsible for at least 10 murders in the parish. Man killed in gun attack at Westmoreland hairdresser shop. A customer was shot dead during a brazen attack at a hairdresser shop in Revival District in Westmoreland this Saturday morning. The deceased has been identified as Armani Clayton, otherwise called Hugh Chang, a mechanic from Little Bay District in Westmoreland. It was reported that around 11:20 a.m., Clayton attended the hairdresser shop and decided to wait as the hairdresser he wanted to see was busy. Police said that after waiting approximately 10 minutes, loud explosions were heard. Shortly afterwards, checks were made, and Clayton was seen motionless, lying face down in the hairdresser shop in a pool of blood. The police were alerted, and on arrival, found Clayton suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds to both hands and upper body. Police said several 9mm spent casings were observed on the scene. No motive has yet been established for the killing, the police said. Pigskin charged for 2022 shooting. The St. Andrew North police have charged a 34-year-old man with illegal possession of firearm, illegal possession of ammunition, and wounding with intent with the use of a firearm following an incident on Compton Spring Road, Kingston 8 on Monday, August 1, 2022. Charged is Mariel Solomon, otherwise called the Pigskin, a chef of Drill Path Crescent, Kingston 11. Reports are that about 11:50 p.m., Solomon was traveling in a motor truck with 2 other men who opened a gunfire at a group of people, 2 of whom were shot several times. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, the injured men were taken to hospital where they were treated. Solomon and the other men escaped in the area. An investigation was launched, and Solomon was apprehended on Friday, June 2, and was subsequently charged following an interview. His court date is being finalized. Woman charged after allegedly using books to fracture father's ribs. A father brought an assault charge against his daughter after alleging that she fractured his ribs when she threw a stack of books at him. Elisa Jadu was charged with assault occasioning actual bodily harm. She was also slapped with malicious destruction of property after her father reported that his glasses and a wristwatch valued at $150,000 were damaged during the incident. The Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court was told that on February 27, the complainant and his daughter were in an argument stemming from Jadu restricting her parents from seeing her child. Jadu, during the altercation, threw a stack of books at him, which he said caused the fractured ribs. The man also said he received multiple scratches on his back, and his right arm was also damaged during the assault. Although he was a bit hesitant to have the matter referred to restorative justice because he said the family had invited Jadu to sit down and talk, but she refused, the man ultimately agreed. This is a criminal proceeding. There is more at risk, Senior Parish Judge Lauren Cole Montague said. He also told the judge that Jadu has lived in his house for 38 years, and since she left with her child, his wife has been distraught. I would not like to see my daughter go to prison. I would not like to see her paying out hundreds of thousands of dollars, the man said. The matter was then referred to restorative justice, with both parties being ordered to return to court on July 10. 17-year-old among 2 charged for receiving stolen bike. A 17-year-old boy was among 2 people who were hauled to the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court after being charged for receiving a stolen bike. The allegations are that on May 7, the teenager was seen riding a white 2020 Yang Yang motorcycle on Shortwood Road with a registration plate affixed. He was intercepted by police, the court was told. Further checks revealed that the motorcycle was stolen. The prosecution told the senior parish judge Laurent Cole Montague that the teenager led the police to Jaheim Pratt's house. Upon seeing the police, Pratt allegedly ran and was quickly accosted. After being cautioned by the police, Pratt allegedly said, "Officer, I me and CJ make up and buy the bike bossy, me nah lie." The court was not told who CJ was. Pratt supposedly stated that papers for the motorcycle were available. The court was told that the 17-year-old had asked to borrow the motorcycle to ride because it was his birthday. During his bail application, which was ultimately denied until his defense lawyer can provide documents proving that he will be enrolled in a school, it was revealed that the teenager was living with his mother, and this is his first run-in with the law. The attorney said her client intends to start the process of enrolling in the Jamaica German Automotive School, but his mother was told he cannot do so until he reaches 18 years. At 17 years old, in the eyes of the law, he is still a child, and because he is still a child, this court would like to be satisfied that he will be properly engaged and properly supervised. At 17 years old, he is not enrolled in any school? Is that so? Judge Cole Montague asked, to which the attorney indicated that, at present, he is not enrolled in any school. Let me see some conditional acceptance, so that I know that if I am to exercise my discretion in that way, I would not have a young man left up to his own devices, Judge Cole Montague said, as she denied the bail. We all know the saying that the devil find work for idle hands. Both the teenager and the Pratt were remanded until June 8. St. Anne guest house owner charged with rape and buggery. A St. Anne businessman has been charged with several breaches of the Sexual Offences Act following an incident in the parish on Monday, May 29. Charged is 67-year-old Cecil Walters of Hillview, Ocherius in the parish. Walters was charged with rape, buggery, unlawful retention, and assault occasioning actual bodily harm. Reports are that about 10 a.m., Walters, who is the owner of a guest house, allegedly gained entry to the complainant's room where he raped her. She reportedly attempted to escape and was hit in the face by Walters. A report was subsequently made to the police, and on arrival at the premises, Walters was pointed out by the woman. He was arrested and charged. A court date for him is being finalized. Cat charged with 2019 murder in St. James. A flanker St. James man has been charged for a May 2019 murder in the Seaview Heights section of the community. Charged is 24-year-old Freddie Harrison, otherwise called the Cat, who is accused in the death of 25-year-old Nemart Goulburn, otherwise called the Belly and the Lance, a container stripper of flankers. Reports from the Coral Gardens police are that about 8:45 p.m., Harrison was making repairs to Goulburn's water pipe when an argument developed between them. Harrison allegedly opened gunfire, hitting Goulburn and another man before making his escape on foot in the area. The police were summoned, and on their arrival, both injured men were seen with multiple gunshot wounds to the upper body. They were taken to hospital, where Goulburn was pronounced dead, and the other man admitted in serious condition. A report was made and a probe launched into the shooting. After a 4-year-long manhunt, investigative leads yielded the apprehension of Harrison on Friday, May 26, during an operation in Hurlock, St. James. Harrison was pointed out during an identification parade and charged on Tuesday, May 30. His court date is being finalized. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.